Hi friends, in this video I'm going to share with you 5 different unique ways that you can help yourself and your family and friends and loved ones, co-workers, employees, bosses, fellow churchgoers, and so on be safe from illness this year, and that includes the coronavirus that's going around the planet right now. 5 different ways, most of these of which you have probably never heard before. The first one has to do with sneezing. Now, I'm not talking about sneezing into your elbow or into a tissue instead of your hand. No, I'm talking about avoiding sneezing altogether. You see, when you sneeze, what your body is trying to do is eject something that's irritating your nasal passage. If you simply grab a tissue and blow your nose as soon as you sense the urge to sneeze, then the urge to sneeze entirely goes away 99% of the time. Number 2 also has to do with sneezing. If you hear someone else sneeze, especially if you hear someone else sneeze more than one time, especially if you hear more than one person sneeze in a row, well, that's a clue that there is something going through the air that you might want to avoid. Some type of a dust particulate, perhaps coming from the air conditioner vents, something getting blown around, and it may be heading for you next. So whatever that is, grab a tissue and go ahead and blow your nose, or at least be prepared to blow your nose so that you can avoid sneezing. Number 3, use a high-quality filter for your heating and air conditioning system. Did you know that high-quality filters are just as effective for your home as the N95 masks are that you wear on your face for your own personal protection? That's right. The idea is that if someone coughs or sneezes indoors, that instead of the circulation system carrying that sneeze throughout the house and distributing it to everyone there, that it gets drawn up into the return system through that filter where it is trapped, and clean air comes out the other side, safe for everyone to breathe. But it needs to be a high quality filter. The lower quality filters will not stop the particulates that the viruses travel on through the air. Number 4 is accountability. Hold other people accountable for their own personal hygiene habits and ask them to hold you accountable as well. For example, it's very common for every one of us to subconsciously touch our face, our eyes, our nose, our mouth constantly throughout the day. And when you see a spouse doing this, you can remind him or her, hey, you are touching your face even though you probably aren't aware of it. Once they become aware of it several times and are being held accountable for it, well, that helps them to stop that habit, and they can help you do the same. If you're not touching contaminated surfaces and then bringing those contaminants to your own face and mouth and eyes and nose, well, then it's less likely that you'll contaminate yourself or others in your family. Number 5 is simply plan ahead. But this is something that public officials in the United States are not telling us. They're telling us instead that they have it all under control and that the United States is better prepared for this than any other country in the world. And while that may be true, there are still going to be people in this country, in the United States, that will be quarantined and already have been quarantined for 2, 3, or 4 weeks. Now, if that happens to be you, are you prepared to stay at home for that long? Now, you may decide to self-quarantine either because you yourself are falling ill or because someone in your household becomes ill. It could be that you've just decided that it's a little bit safer and you'd rather not go out. You'd rather not go to the grocery store, touch the handle of the shopping cart. You'd rather not have to wonder who touched that head of lettuce just before you put it in your cart to bring it home to feed your family. Whatever the case may be, there may be days, weeks, or even months where you just feel it's a little bit safer to stay at home. And you have to plan ahead to make that possible, or you don't get to stay at home, right? So whatever your level of potential concern may become, plan ahead for that. Okay, so those are my 5 contributions to the cause. Now, of course, this isn't an all-inclusive list of everything you can possibly do to stay well this year. These are just things that most people have not thought of if they've even heard of them before, and so I wanted to share. If you can add to this list, please do so in the comments below because we're here to help each other. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, God bless you, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.